Thank you for tuning into my videos. To support the channel and unlock exclusive perks, you can join us on YouTube channel membership and Patreon. Follow the links in the video description below. Select your level of support and help keep the content coming. This channel exists because of the support we have from fans just like you. Thanks and enjoy the video. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It is 2,000 points. The Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines are back in action, and they are up against the Raven Guard Space Marines here. Both of these armies are playing their second league battle, so both sides looking to get a high amount of points on the table and hopefully make progress through to the final 8. Going into the latter third of the season, so looking to finish off our qualifying games and then the exciting times of the knockout battles, looking for final 8 factions to go through to the knockout stage. Will the Thousand Suns be part of that? We'll have to see. And the Raven Guard, the new army on the channel, with their ambitions to go through as well. So for the Thousand Suns, it's the Grand Coven detachment being taken. We have Magnus the Red there in the middle. 2 Exalted Sorcerers, 1 and 2. One of them is equipped with the Umbralific Crystal, the other with the Eldritch Vortex of Epitaph, however it's pronounced, but 1 enhancement each for them. 3 units of Zangors, 3 squads of 10, 2 squads of Rubik Marines, there's a Soul Reaper Cannon in each of those squads, an Aspiring Sorcerer with a Stave and a Warp Flame Pistol. Then each squad, the rest are all equipped with the Warp Flamers. 2 Mauler Fiends being taken, 2 squads of 5 Terminators with Soul Reaper Cannon, Aspiring Sorcerer with Stave, and then there is a Hellfire Missile Rack in each of those squads as well. And then finally, this model here, which is the old Necro Sphinx from Warhammer, but I'm going to use it, and it's nicely like Egyptian style. I think it fits in really well with the army, but the same base size, we're going to use it as a Mutalith Vortex Beast here for this Thousand Suns force. So that's the list for the Thousand Suns. We have a commander and sub-commander allocated, and that's from our higher level supporters on membership. Ben Shaw, he plays Eldar and the Psychic Races, so Thousand Suns very appropriate, and he's going to go on to Magnus the Red here in this game. And then second in command will be this Exalted Sorcerer here, the one that's jumping up, Beaker as he's become known as Alexander Stillwart, one of our Autarch supporters on the channel. We also have 10 Patreons on standby to help us with key dice rolling during the game. Chris Comiskey, Plumhammer, Carl Roden, Connor Collins, Sparks, Martin aka Vagabond, Darth Window, Dave Humphreys, The Near Side, and Longbow BB. So their dice can be called upon at key points during the game for our faction. Mike's got 10 Patreons over on his side. So if you like the idea of getting your name shouted out at a key dice roll or a cluster of dice rolls during the game, then you can do that. Join us on Gold Level Patreon. Link for that below. Or if your name shouted out, allocated to units and so on as one of the perks for the higher levels of channel support as well. That's the Autarchs and Phoenix Lords. Links below, or you can just go to the homepage and hit the join button. So that's the list for the Thousand Suns. We'll take a look at the Raven Guard Space Marines next. All right, so 2,000 points of Raven Guard Space Marines. Massive congratulations to Mike here again for getting this army put together. It's great to see them in the league. So with the league, Mike's on 72 points, which is all right. It's a good result. Thousand Suns on 46, so they are behind. So I reckon in this game, Thousand Suns need an absolutely fantastic score to stand any chance, hitting sort of 80 odd points. And then, not out of the woods yet with the Raven Guard, they will need a very good score, I reckon, to really make sure they qualify. So 70 points and above, I reckon, they will do well. So both armies need a high score in this battle, just to let you know the current situation with the league. But we'll let Mike run through his list.
Okay, so 2,000 points. I'll get the characters out of the way first. So I have 2 librarians. They will be running with 2 limiter squads, one with Laz Fusel and one with the snipers. Kevin Shrike, he'll run with the 10 assault intercessors and jump packs. A lieutenant with combi weapon and a captain of Phobos armor. He will have the upgrade, the Ghost Reef cloak, that gives him the lone up, so you can't shoot him unless you're within 12, and then stealth. Then I've got a Infector Tactical Warsuit, a Ballistic Dreadnought, 2 of the Storm Speeders. One of them is the Hammer Strike, which is this one, and the other one is the Thunder Strike. I have 2 units of Encouragers, 1 unit of Infiltrators. I have 2 units of Inceptors, 2 units of Suppressors. I've got a unit of Reavers. I can't remember what call them out, did I?
Infiltrators? Yeah, Infiltrators, yeah. Just the Assault Marines across, yeah, squad of 10 of those. I think Mike's already pointed those out. Shrek goes with them. Enhancements?
Yeah, so like I said, the only one I have is the Ghost Reef Cloak, and that'll make him untargetable unless you're within 12.
Right. Okay. That's the list here. It's done well enough in the warm-up games. Plenty of battles on membership if you want to check those out at different points levels. We played 1,000 points, 1,500, a 2K game. Those are all on membership for you to check out. A couple of games here on YouTube. Then we put them into the league. And this is their second league battle. I think there's plenty of people rooting for you, Mike, to get these qualified and in to represent the Imperium going through to the knockout stage. The theme for the season is the Revenge of the Imperium, but that can't happen if there's no Imperial armies in the final 8.
Very true, yeah.
So hopefully they make it through. Well, from the Imperial perspective, but for the Thousand Suns, I'd love to see them go through to the final 8, but we'll see what happens. That's the list here for the Raven Guard. Commander and Sub-Commander have been allocated. So Sub-Commander, Jason Cook here, who would be second in command. Second captain, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have put a diehard Imperial player with a point to prove, Michael Fryer.
Strike.
Okay, so Michael Fryer for all the dice rolls throughout the game, and he's on to strike here for this battle. Giving Michael an enhancement here. It's got a dice halo of 6s. Hopefully during the game we'll do well. We'll see what happens. That's the list here for the Raven Guard. Mike's also got 10 gold level Patreons here to assist with dice rolling during the game. Michael Fryer's also one of our supporters on Patreons. He's there. Lee C, Nate Miller, Midnight Miniatures, Michael German, who plays Chaos Space Marines, also plays Raven Guard, so put him on Mike's side today. Blood Angels Ryan, Nicholas Lucas, Ray Cross, Chris Heim, and Sam Hermes. That's both of the armies ready to go. We will take a look at scenario and deployment next. Right, so we have a mission. It is Purge the Foe, so that is kill points, destroying more units, holding more objectives on the board. Martial Pride is the twist, and then Crucible of Battle for the deployment zone, so playing from corner to corner in this game. Orange dice marking the deployment zone for the Thousand Suns, they're in the left-hand corner, and then Mike's used the green dice here to mark the deployment zone for the Raven Guard. There's 5 objectives on the board. The one in the middle is right next to the Space Marine statue, and again, a nice theme for this table, so you can imagine like an abandoned Space Marine world that's in ruins. The Raven Guard, in their stealthy style, have discovered 1,000 Suns presence on the planet, and so they're seeking just to wipe them out if possible. Fighting across this landscape, Space Marine statue in the middle with the objective. 2 others in no man's land, one here, and then one, I think it's the other side of the pipes, yeah, it's just over there. So that's the other one in no man's land, and then home objective, each one next to the containers here for the 1,000 Suns, and then one just the other side of the rocks over there for the Space Marines. Martial Pride means that battle line units can still perform actions and advance. They can also shoot as well and perform actions during the game. And then for Purge the Foe, on turn 1 you can get 4 points if you destroy an enemy unit, and then turn 2 onwards you get 4 points if you destroy an enemy unit. You get 4 bonus points, and we'll keep a tally. You get 4 bonus points if you destroy more enemy units during the battle round, and then also 4 points for the control of any objective on the table, and 4 bonus points if you control more objectives than the opponent at the start of your command phase. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries, and then just to clarify terrains, we're playing this as a large ruin. Infantry and so on can move through. We're going to play it as obscuring, so it's going to be quite a feature here in the middle of the board. We're also playing obscuring just to balance the table out on these large rock formations. We'll go by the hard edge of the rocks here, so there's a formation here. This one, not including the container, and again not including the container on this piece. The stack of containers will play as obscuring, same for this stack. The 2 vats and that stack over there as obscuring also. And then dotted around the board there's some pipes, boxes and barrels and tank traps and so on. So that's the terrain. Both armies ready to go. We'll start alternating place units on the board next. So just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mat is from gamemat.eu. It's the swamp mat. This one we've got in the 60 by 44 inches in size, so perfect for your regular games of 10th edition 40k. And then combining that with the Chem Zone terrain set, there's a large Games Workshop terrain piece there in the middle, some natural rocks that we're using and so on around the edges, but also bulking out the board here with the Chem Zone terrain set. I've adjusted the colours a little bit on this one, but you get a whole load of these containers which are the same size as Munitorum containers from Games Workshop. You get things like these columns, these stacks here. There's a whole pipe set comes with that terrain set. All these boxes and barrels here are all part of that terrain set as well. So check out gamemat.eu. Link for them in the video description below. You'll also see a discount code for 11% off across the store, and they are shipping worldwide. Right, so deployment's done for both sides. I was going to say we'll wait for Mike to finish, but I think he's completely done as well. So 1,000 Suns, we have Mauler Fiend on the right hand side and Mauler Fiend on the left. Magnus here, remember this is obscuring, and I like the idea of him nesting in this tree for just a while. In the middle, we have Unit of Zangors, Rubric Marines. They've been joined by this Exalted Sorcerer. With his ability, his enhancement, he gets +1 strength and damage on his psychic weapons. The Vortex Beast is parked next to them. And at the back, Unit of Zangors, the second unit of Rubric Marines, joined by an Exalted Sorcerer, and he has the Umbralific Crystal, which is the remove from the board, deep strike back in next at the start of your next turn movement phase. So that is deployment for us done. So in reserves is both squads of Terminators. I've also kept Unit of Zangors in reserve. They'll flank onto the board. And then for the Raven Guard, on the extreme left-hand side is Unit of Incursors, Shrike and his squad on the left. You've still got your ability to remove 3 units and redeploy.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike has that. So this is perhaps a temporary deployment here for some of these units. Incursor squad here. Invicta Tactical Warsuit on the right-hand side. So Thunderstrike on the board. The Lone Captain, Ballistus. Again, remember this is the obscuring terrain. Infiltrators on the home objective. Then I was going to show off-board reserves, but we've got a lone lieutenant on this objective sneaking in, and both squads of snipers, one on the left-hand side and one upstairs there in the ruin. And then into reserves, both squads of Inceptors, both squads of Suppressors, the Hammer Strike, and also the Reavers in reserve. So multiple units available for the Space Marines in reserve. So get this in the right order. So if you choose to remove or redeploy, it's done now before we roll off.
before we find out who's first yet.
Right.
They changed it.
Fine. All right. So we'll let Mike go ahead and do that if he wants to. So Mike has taken advantage of that ability. So he's removed the snipers from their forward positions. Last fusel team's here. The other sniper team's on top of the containers. And the lone lieutenant's backed off from the objective. He can move back onto it though if Mike wants to when he moves. That's it. So redeploy done. Any other shenanigans going on?
No, I've all scouts, but that'll be done.
Scout moves, yes. Okay. I'm guessing you might not want to go first. Don't mind.
No, I think I'd probably like you to go first.
I think I'm the same. I'd rather see what the Raven Guard do than surge forwards. So both of us reluctant to go first here. So you might want a low score. You could use the micro right to try and get on. Anyway, I'll roll up here. A 6. I'm going first. Oof, boy, Mike rolled a 5. All right. Both armies, though, are eager to fight. We'll go on to the first turn here. Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines will make the first move. We reckon I need to score about 80 points to stand a chance. It's been an exceptionally good game. There's massive pressure on us here, but we're up for the fight. And then for the Raven Guard, 60 points or above will do them very well indeed. Surely that's obtainable. Both armies will pursue points with great ferocity in this game. Do hang around for the end to see what the final scores will be, and we'll update you on the league as well. We're going to go on to the first turn of the game. The Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines will make the first move. So turn 1 here for the Thousand Suns. First thing to report is scout moves made by the Raven Guard. So backing off, a little bit, sort of shifting around this way with the tactical war suit. Anyone else that moved?
Yeah, so they moved up a wee bit more.
Yes.
And they moved up tight to
the rocks, yes. The rocks. Oh, I see, because your deployment zone was there. They've shifted up to there. Okay, fine. So some slight adjustments here along the front lines for the Raven Guard. So cards drawn for us, marked for death, which Mike's marked up all of his lone operative units at the back, disaster, and it applies on turn 1, so you have to stick with it. Yeah, I'm just checking. We do. Yeah, we do. Okay, and then the second one that we've drawn, we've actually paid a CP to dump. Overwhelming force, destroying enemy units on objectives. The only objective that Mike is on the back, then we can't reach it. We're desperate for points, so we've traded in a CP, and we've drawn engage on all fronts, which is possible. A couple of points we could pick up if we can get into at least 3 table quarters. We'll press on here with a move for the Thousand Suns next. All right, so movement's done here for the Thousand Suns. We're trying to search for a unit to try and destroy it, but that's tricky enough. For those, you can get 4 bonus points for destroying an enemy unit on the first turn of the game. But anyway, surging up here, rolled for an advanced move and pushed up here with the Mauler Fiend. Can it survive on that objective is the question. The same with the other one, advancing, moving up to the other objective on the left-hand side. No one's in the middle yet. Full 6 inches up to the edge of the ruin here with the Rubric Marines. Vortex Beast moves to here. Magnus the Red just moving forwards with his tail just on the home objective. Zangor's spreading out, and this model's on the objective as well. And then advancing with these, they've swept across here, heading towards the left-hand side. And then the Rubric Marines squad, the second squad, we've used our ability straight away, removed it from the board to deep strike back in next turn onwards. It's gone into strategic reserves. That's movement done. We'll go on to the shooting phase next. So, start the shooting phase, trying to manifest some powers. They have gone off. Magnus the Red, first of all, went for Temporal Surge, rolled 2d6, got a double 6. Added so, and then +2, so really maxed out on that one. And we put it onto this unit here, and they've surged 6 inches into the ruin to claim the central objective. Mike says that puts some pressure on him now. Thousand Suns claiming 4 out of the 5 objectives, for now at least. Then we also played Twist of Fate with 2d6 and failed. We rolled the 3rd and passed, no doubles coming through, and that was from these going into the incursors, so an extra AP -1 for any attacks that come through against them. That's for shooting and close combat. So, Cabal of Sorcerers abilities have been done. We'll go on to regular shooting phase. We'll call it now. So all of these, they're going to fire everything they have into the incursors, and we'll put some shots into them.
Within 12, yeah, but I know it's auto hitting, but it's just for your sorcerer.
Right, okay. So start with the Psycho. We're going to do Astral Blast. Range 18. D6 shots. 6. And then we're going to go +1 for Blast. We'll commit all of this firepower. Top of the list here, Chris Comiskey. We'll go with him. So 2s for hits within 12. So not getting the -1 for stealth. So 2s. Couple of 1s. 3s to wound. Okay, so those 3 have failed. Reroll on this one. Rerolling 1s to wound. Okay, so 2 go through at AP -2, -3 because of the power. So we're playing that Mike doesn't get cover. It looks like he should, but technically this is a ruin. Mike's not in it. We're shooting out of it. Like, for example, if we were at the edge of the ruin, that would look correct, that you wouldn't get cover. It's just the distance making it like you should. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. I reckon we're shooting out of a ruin. Mike's not in it. You can't claim the ruin that we're in as cover, so I reckon there's no cover. So we're going to play it that way, but do let us know what you think in the comment section below. So these are full on -3. 6s to block. No. And each one is D3 +1 damage because of our enhancement, so it's going to kill 2. This one's a dev wound, which would be, I don't need to roll, 1 + 1, 2, so 3 slain by Astral Blast. That's pretty good. And then we'll go to Flamers to potentially finish them off. We're missing 1, and so we'll fire 7 of them. So 7d6, this is auto hits, all looking quite average. 10, 23. So we'll use the tray here. It's an Imperial tray, but we don't mind because we can corrupt it with Chaos. It's 23. It's going to be 4s to wound, and then rerolling 1s. So a load of 1s. Then still going to be 4s to wound. Take away the 1, 2s and 3s. Okay, so sorry, that rolled over. So 14. Just going to check the rules here. So anyway, yeah, for the rules, just checking here. They changed it around the icon of flame. So the whole unit gets ignores cover, so it kind of negates our argument there. But interesting discussion anyway for future reference. And we are coming for an AP -1. We have a further -1, so it's going to be 5s on the Warp Flamers on 14 dice. The 6s don't mean anything.
Yeah. Dead.
Target destroyed. All right. A small victory here for the Thousand Suns. They've managed to destroy one of Mike's Incursor units. Uh-oh. What? Oh, the ability of the Invicta, of course. Okay, so we're in the cover, but Mike can see into it. And the Invicta Tactical Warsuit is going to get a free round of shooting, which Mike will gladly avail of.
I will take.
Okay, Fragstorm Grenade Launcher.
+2.
+2 to it, yeah. Squad of 11.
3s.
Just 1.
And then 4s. 1, no AP, 1 damage.
3 up. Passed so far.
Heavy Boulder. These are sustained 1, so 3s. Auto Hill Cannon, this is not working out well. Strength 9.
2's twinned.
2's twin linked. 2 -1.
Nice one, +1. Foul one.
3 damage.
Okay, it's going to slay one. Okay.
Last, Iron Hill Heavy Stubber. On 3s. And then 4s. Twin linked. 4, 5. No AP, no damage.
3 ups. Foul one, wind caused. Okay. For the dastardly deed that we did, we got off quite lightly. Pretty cool. The Invictus Tactical Warsuit is like a guardian protecting other units. He's unleashed some firepower into the Rubric Marines and brought one of them down. I'm looking around and I think shooting phase is actually finished for the Thousand Suns. We've completed our task though, the destruction of one enemy unit at least. I'll give you an update on the score. So end of turn here for the Thousand Suns. We pretty much accomplished what we wanted to. The snatch of, or the grab of all of these objectives across here. And then picking up some vital points on the board for destroying one enemy unit. 2 points picked up as well for engaging all fronts. We've dumped marked for death. And so we can draw 2 fresh cards next turn. Turn 1 complete here for the Thousand Suns. They've made their move. We'll watch to see what the Raven Guard do in response. Their turn 1 coming up next. So turn 1 here for the Raven Guard. Cards drawn: Establish Locus and Attempting Target. That's where we get to pick a secondary or a primary objective in no man's land that Mike has to go after, or go after it if he wants to. So my reasoning being, if we pick this one, he's then going to pick on this. I'd rather try and keep this alive. He may well shoot at this anyway, but I don't want to really focus his attention there. The natural choice, I think, would have been the central objective, but then again, I don't want Mike piling in and going after that. And he's got units that he can go around, and these could shift across to the middle as well. I'd rather they didn't do that either. So I've actually chosen that objective over there, which is very capturable. But if Mike goes for it, he knows this. If he goes for it, it may well expose his units to counterattack from Thousand Suns monsters. So that's the one that's been decided upon over there for attempting target. So those 2 secondaries in play. So as Mike starts his move, just a reminder, check out gamingfigures.com for discount 40k. If your order's large enough, they can give you further discounts. You can tap into free postage as well. So do check them out. If you're in the local area, I'll leave a link for their Facebook page, and you can visit their great gaming store that they have roughly in the Middlesbrough direction in England. So check out gamingfigures.com. And then for painting commission work, it's Art W Studio. Link for them in the video description below for your own painting commission work. Hopefully soon we'll start to see some of their units and armies on the channel, which would be fantastic to see. But links below for both of those, gamingfigures.com and then Art W Studio. Alright, so movement's complete here for the Raven Guard. Mike has moved in with the Lieutenant, I think, to try and shoot and destroy the Mortal Fiend, and then the Lieutenant can just claim that objective. Tactical Warsuit hasn't moved. It can, or is happy enough just to shoot into the Rubric Marines on the central objective. Some adjustments made with these. Their long-range firepower support available in either direction. Snipers in position. These are pushed forward but still in range of the objective. And then backing off, not going for the objective for now at least, with Shrek and his squad. Mike has pushed forward with the Incursors. They've got an anti-tank mine plus regular grenade strat. If Mike decides to use that, could put a heavy enough amount of damage on the Mortar Fiend.
Do you want to check something?
Yeah, we've let Mike make an adjustment here. He's rolled for an advance and got a 4. He wants to get a model in range of the objective. It's totally fine. So we're going to roll on to shooting phase next. Just stick over here and do this.
Yeah, I'll do that one. Yeah.
Right. So start of the phase.
Any phase. Start of any phase, you can select an enemy unit within 3. Roll a d6 and 2 plus suffers d3 if it's a. You're not a vehicle, sure you're not?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, vehicle unit, it's 2d3.
Vehicle walker, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 plus to make this go off. And then d3 plus 3.
2d3.
2d3. 4. It's good enough. Dropping us down to 8 wounds left on the Mauler Fiend. We reckon grenade strat as well, if you want to. Right, yeah, grenade strat's not possible because Mike went for the advanced move, but he wanted to get a model onto the objective.
+1 to the hit roll.
Right, so in curses to shoot, grenades can't be thrown because Mike advanced, but they have the assault for their regular weapons.
Cover, yeah.
This Oath of Moment has been placed on this model as well. So 8 wounds to try and get through. Mike does, so I'll just check the line of sight here. He's got the Las Fusils and the Dreadnought with line of sight as well. So decent firepower support stacked up and ready to go here for the Space Marines.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do this yet.
Yes.
Because it's just
regular
shots. It's just to give me the +1 to the hit roll.
Yep.
So 3's re-rolling because you're oathed.
Okay. All good.
And then
6's to win.
5's to win because you're oathed.
And 2.
No AP.
I block those, but +1 to hit rolls. So 8 wounds remain, +1 to the hit roll.
+1 to the hit roll.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Last Fusel time.
The last Fusel time, I'm bang on these
Just
boys.
over there.
Yeah, I just need to make sure.
Mike wants the kill from these.
Libby's in range 2. 24.
Yes, Psycho's in range as well, that'll help.
So everything we've got.
Here we go.
Michael Fryer.
God, that is tremendous faith in Michael Fryer and his dice rolling.
So
3 shots of the Las Fusils.
on 2s.
Whole face and 5. All of them have hit. Whew, okay. This is the one bit of shooting we don't want any 1s.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 9 or 10. We are toughness 10.
And strength 9. 4s.
4's to wound. It's a big roll as well.
We want the 6s.
Oh, for devs.
Yeah.
No, nothing. Oof, nothing. A 1, 2, and a 3 scored who escaped, which may force Mike to use the ballistas to divert his firepower across here into this Mauler Fiend.
Well, the librarian can.
Librarian of his firepower first of all.
D6.
6. Good.
Choose.
Reroll the 1.
Reroll it. Yeah.
Right, all hit.
We want the 6s.
Right, it's not over yet. If Mike rolls well here, it could be trouble.
Strength 6 back to 5s again.
No, strength 6, 4s. +1 to wound roll.
Oh, 4s, yeah.
So 1 6 goes through.
And then, sorry, 2.
2 more.
-2, -1.
-1. 4 ups. Oh, 2 4s. God, that's kept some damage away.
That's D3.
And max for 3. Dropping down to 5.
And we don't suffer the perils.
No perils. And then the other 2d3 was blocked, which could have been enough to destroy that target. Okay, Mauler Fiend's been damaged, but it's still in the fight here. Okay, it's a challenge here for the Raven Guard so far. It's very early stages of this battle. 1,000 Suns have made a bold move, and the Space Marines struggling with some of their units here to try and pick targets off. Ballistas surely then has to.
Yeah, so the wee 24-inch one's one under there.
Across there, yeah, fine. Yeah. The main gun's across here. Let's pick a Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to go with Sam Hermes.
Roll for glory.
So we've got...
Patreons are behind you, Mike. They're all Imperial players. Well, some of them have mixed allegiances, some of them.
The cracked missile launcher on 2s. 2 hits. Strength 10, toughness 10, 4s to 3s.
Yes.
Just the 1.
-2 probably.
2, yeah.
-1, 4 ups. Okay. I need help. Carl Roden here. I need a 4+ from him. No, I'm going to command reroll it because I want to try and block it. No.
So it's D6.
Yep. 5+ for a kill. At a 5, he's got it. Oh, you've done it. Oh, Carl was going to survive. We blow up.
Oh.
D3, I think. for 2. Or slay one of the models. This one?
No.
No. Okay, this one in. All right, model slain. Well done. Mike's now captured this objective. So, we fired the shots across there into these. 2 wounds, but passed both with our saves. So there's some excellent news here. Destroyed my unit. Mike captures that and fulfills the secondaries. All of a sudden, a bit of a break here for the Raven Guard. We'll press on with some more firepower. So next up, Thunderstrike. With its firepower going into the other Maul of Fiend. Prime firepower being used.
Yeah. So it's 1 free missile, 1 shot, hit on a 2. Hits.
Okay.
Strength 12 on a 3.
Yes.
Yeah. It's -3.
Bit of cover. Not blocked. Go ahead.
D6 plus 1.
Ouch. 5 wounds caused. Just dropping down to 7. Just drops down the wounds quickly enough. A fine hit coming through.
And then I've got 2 last hounds. 2s.
2 hits.
This is now 5's the window, so it's only strength 9.
None. Just have to sit there and take it. We can't reach those things. They're too far away. We're on the objective. Try and hold it here. Mike's going to check to see if there's anything else he can do.
I'm tempted to come on reroll.
Come on, reroll one of those. Try and get a wound, yeah. You can see the reasoning behind it. It's a long, not a long shot. It's a third of a chance, but if it goes through,
it's another D6 plus 1.
Of course.
You do 5 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, this hurts so much. Hang on before I decide.
Just letting the camera roll here. It's tough. This is a tough decision.
No, I'll sorry, hang on. Yes, no. Sorry.
It's the longest we've let this run. Usually we cut this out of the video, but we're just showing you some of the mental pain, torture. It's going to leave it. Oh man!
What would it have been?
No, would have failed. All right, there you go. We'll press on. We'll see what else shoots. All is not lost. There's a plucky lone lieutenant who will fire grenades for a CP. 6 dice and even 4s. Remember, we've got 7 wounds to try and strip away on that Maul of Fiend.
6, 2, 4, 6. Yep. Oh.
Nice.
5.
5 wounds caused.
Down to 2.
A brilliant result. Down to 2 wounds left.
Yeah, and then I get to shoot him.
Yeah. Lieutenant's now going to shoot.
1 shot. Hit on a 3. Hits.
6 to win plus 1.
I have another shot. Rapid fire. Doesn't make a difference. Right, so a 6 would be nice. No. Strength 4.
6 to win, 5 to win.
5 to win. Yeah, no.
Okay. Right, so Nicholas Lucas dice being used. All the sniper firepower that's available is going into here. Remember, Mike can try and root out my exalted sorcerer.
Yeah. So
2
twos.
sniper rifle shots.
Yeah. I'll be hitting on 2s because it's heavy.
2 hits.
Strength 5.
3s to win.
3s. 6s are delightful.
Oh! 1 and 2. Nothing you can do. Right. We then have the Psyker in his attacks.
I'll have the bolt carbine first.
Yes.
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
So wound.
-2. -1.
Dwarf.
Tiger. 5.
5 plus 2 if it's blast.
No.
No. Okay.
3s. Whiffing here.
Yeah. 3s to win. 1 wind. Passed, I think.
Yep.
If it's -1.
-1.
Oh, okay. Alright, it's firepower from them. Finished. Chance for glory here for the tactical war suit. So it's going to unleash some firepower into the Maul of Fiend to bring it down, and then the rest is going to go into the Rubik Marines in the middle.
Yeah.
Or Mike's thinking maybe you should put all the firepower into the Rubik Marines. Or all the firepower into the Maul Offender. Okay, so firepower's been declared. Mike can roll up here.
Yeah. Lee C.
Lee C for firepower.
Yeah.
You can tell the intensity and the pressure by the amount of Patreons being used. Mike's burning through a good number of them here. Needs the help.
So the heavy bolter into the morphine.
Yeah, it's still been pre-declared.
Sustain hits 1, so hitting on 3s.
1 success with this will be enough. 1 miss, but that goes back in. Yeah. So 3 hits.
Strength 5.
6 is to wound. Not twin links, no. So yeah, it's like the holster one that he pulls out and uses. It's the auto cannons coming across.
Yeah. 3s.
This is the big one. Oh, hit, well done.
Strength 9, so it'll be 5s.
Huge roll. Got 2.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. 2, 2, 2.
It's only -1.
So 3 up. Passed. That's huge. Okay, we've survived with that. Then Mike will put the rest of the Dakar into the Rubik Marines. So the Dakar shots.
And then 4s. 2, no AP.
3 ups. Oh no. This model already on a wound. Just leave that one there. Put that one across onto the next model.
Anhill, heavy stubber. 3s. And then 4s again. So twin linked.
There's 1 so far. Another 3. Another 2. Got another 1. I'll take that model there. Mike was measuring a charge, so I'll remove that. It might stretch the charge out, perhaps. If he decides to try and go in. Okay, so another model slain from that squad. 3 in total. Shooting phase finished. Yeah, what about those guys over there with their shots?
I think
the infiltrators. So yeah, shot with the infiltrators, and they managed to slay another one of the Rubik Marines. So 4 slain from that squad. I reckon all shooting is finished. But Mike, think about charges. Maybe. Alright, go for Glorious the Crier. In he goes, the lone lieutenant. The odds are mightily stacked against him. This charge isn't possible. It's now a 13-inch charge. So I go straight onto this combat. 5 attacks. For Ray Cross.
Yep.
Oh, he's annoyed.
Ray, he smashes.
Okay. Yeah. Come on. 5 attacks. This is impossible.
Hitting on 2s.
2s.
But they go back in.
It gets sustained. Right, okay, 5. 6 is to wound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that seemed better in my head.
Got 2 against the odds. Well done. Not devs or anything, though.
No, it's on the infantry 4+, but you ain't.
Your AP is AP minus 1.
Yeah.
2 rolls of 4+. Snake eyes! Oh, come on. Come on, reroll. I can do that.
You certainly can, yeah. Press your CP, I'll take that.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll use the Vagabond dice for this one. This is huge, this dice roll. 4+. We'll use the tray and corrupt it with our Xenos dice past. Oh, I can't believe you almost done that.
Couldn't give it, you know.
It's incredible. What a brave stuff. Managed to get all the way through to the wounds. It took a command reroll and burning a precious CP, but tactically it's huge, dropping us down to 1 wound left. That keeps us in control of that objective if we're good on battle shock. Across there, and the turn comes to an end. But...
No, you have to hit me.
Oh yeah, weird. I forgot that. Okay, right. So we'll go with 6 attacks then with the Lasher Tendrils. We may as well keep the Vagabond dice rolling here.
Your minus to the hit roll there deteriorated.
Oh yeah, 4s. All right, so not bad. 2s to crush. Yeah, 3 go through. Now these are dangerous enough. They're AP minus 2 actually, so 5 ups.
+1, what's the damage?
D6 +1 each.
Yeah, go ahead. 5+3 no penalty.
Oh, it's okay, 10. 10 wounds. Lieutenant's now in the jaws of the beast here.
Yeah.
5 ups.
Yeah, well, we nearly had it.
He was brave enough. The dice roll is very good.
5.
But 5 wounds, that's going to be him gone. Yeah, okay. He's been gobbled up, target destroyed.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the end of the turn. This one was picked up, attempting target, 5 points, 4 points for kill point as well. So Raven Guard struggling and then doing well in some areas, but points are flowing through. 9 points then puts them in the lead, 9 points to 6. Thousand Suns have taken damage, but tactically still all right here as we go on to the second turn of the game here. Plenty going on. I think the way both armies are geared or under pressure to score lots of points, things are going to intensify fast enough. Both armies desperate to get points early in this game and then make sure those points keep flowing through in the middle and late stages of the battle as well. Turn 2 coming up next for the Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines. So turn 2 here for the Thousand Suns. We used our CP to auto-pass morale on the Mauler Fiend to make sure we anchored the third objective, just to give us our 8 points for primaries, 4 points for the control of any objective, and then 4 points for controlling more than the opponent. Their movement taking place in heavy on reinforcements, Thousand Suns committing virtually all of their reinforcements to the fight. The Vortex Beast moves 10. He's got out onto the objective to contest and go after that. Not moved Magnus the Red, it's still early stages here. Zangor's spreading out a little bit more, and then these are spread out more in that direction, just watching our back line. And then a number of units arriving on the board here by Deep Strike. So Mauler Fiend sits on the objective, having passed Brown, hasn't moved. Then we brought on Rubik Marines, the ones we took off on turn 1. They've turned up here, just over 9 inches away. Then Terminators have arrived, just over 9 inches away from multiple units. Rubik Marines recovered a model and pushed forwards, and then have been joined by the second squad of Rubik Marines dropping down on the objective, just over 9 inches away from the Dreadnought. So cards for the Thousand Suns. Established Locust, that's performing an action either in Mike's deployment zone, which I think is impossible, that we couldn't get any Deep Strikers in. But also, for a lower amount of points, you can pick up 2 points for doing the same, performing an action in the middle of the table. And then for Cleanse, that is for performing actions on objectives in no man's land. We're on 2. And if we use battle line units to do it, we can still shoot with them by using the twist here, which is Martial Pride. The battle line units can still advance and shoot even whilst they're performing actions. That's movement done. Apart from one possible move here, Mike does have command points available if he wants to rapid ingress.
No, not this time.
He's not going to. All right. In which case, we'll go on to shooting phase next. So we've resolved Couple of Sorcerers first of all. It's not that great. Failed with most of these here. Destiny's Room was failed. That was trying to reroll hit rolls of 1 on the snipers. We cast that from the Rubik Marines. They failed. Doombolt from here went through and caused 3 mortal wounds on the Tactical Warsuit, and then Twist of Fate we tried to cast onto the Marines as well, the snipers, and we failed with that as well. So we're going to regular shooting next. So we start with Magnus the Red. He can see through to those. He's going to put all of his firepower into there. With him, our power, by the way, is -1 damage for Impossible Form. And we'll start off with the gaze of Magnus here. So 3d3 attacks. We'll go Connor Collins. We use a Tau player for Magnus's shooting. So this is the number of shots. So 5. It's not the most amazing.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit for stealth. So 3s to hit. Oh, look at that, helped. So those have all failed. Those 2 go through. 2s to wound at strength 11. That could be devastating. It is. Alright, so one of these here coming through at -2. Mike gets cover, so a save of 4+. I might struggle to destroy this unit here. Alright, damage 3.
So 2, yeah.
2 in total, yeah. These 2.
Yep.
Okay, so Mike's still on the objective. Next is D6 +3 attacks here with Zinch's Firestorm.
I might take the button. So I might leave them because you're going to out OC me anyway. So make
Yes,
charge
swap
longer.
those round. Yes. Tuck them in there, yeah. I think they were like that. 7 shots. Threes to hit. And -1 to hit rolls, massive help. 3 have failed. Blast we wouldn't have got because Mike's got, he had 4 models. Ignoring cover on these. And 3s to win. Ain't that great? 2 go through. These are -1 ignoring cover. So 2 4-ups. And passed 1. Well done. Okay. Furthest one away.
Yep.
1 model left. Right, he's gone. Vortex Beast finished him off. We used Blast. D6 plus 3 shots, 3 stitch strength, no -2 damage. So pulverized and destroyed him. That's pretty much the only target we could go for. So that's that combo. Objective has been reclaimed. So next bit of shooting. This Rubik Marine squad is going to go into the infiltrators across there. Add 5 warp flamers. No, it's probably wise to do the Astral Blast, actually. So, number of shots. 4. Plus 1 for Blast. Yep, 5 shots. 2s. If we're within 12 here, we'll check the range. Yeah, we're an inch or 2 in range, so 2s. Yes, it's wounds we get to reroll because of the objective. So I'm going to try and wound, reroll this one. So that one fails, it's 3s to wound. That one's devastating. And then 2 saves here, coming in at AP -2. And 2 go through. I think we're looking at D3. So, it's auto kills. He's the upgraded guy.
I have Helix Armors on, so 6 plus 3 no pain.
Gotcha. So 3 plus 1, 4. 4 on the first guy.
Dead.
Okay. Next one. 4 again.
Dead.
And then this is Dev's, which Mike will still get Feel No Pain 2.
Dead.
Okay, 3 slain. Astral Blast, once again proven dangerous enough. 5d6 with flamers. 4, 10, 15, 16. Auto hits, ignoring cover. And we'll be rerolling wounds. So 4s. Rerolling. 12 saves of 4 plus. Dangerous enough here. And that should be enough. Oh, no, we've got Feel No Pains to work our way through here.
Yeah.
1, 3, that's it, yeah. And then 6s. They're all 1 damage, Mike, so they can...
Oh, 1. Yeah.
Alright, target destroyed. Right, everything from there going into the walker.
Saving this stuff.
So Mike's going to do it now. He's going to Armor of Contempt on the walker. So we will go for Astral Blast first of all. We'll go Plum Hammer for these attacks, and his dice can be used for the number of shots. 2. Okay, and we'll go for 2s. Okay, so 2 hits. 5s to wound. No wounds, and nothing we can do about that. We'll go Sorry Buchanan. Sorry, that was a 1. And then 5s to wound. Yeah, 1 wound comes through, and it's normal armor save.
Yep.
Passed. Okay, now it's down to the flamers, which Mike would chip off the AP -1 with Armor of Contempt. 8d6 also hits. 18, 20, 30, 33 hits coming through. We'll do 15 here. So wounding on 6s, I think, actually. Strength 4. Your toughness is surely 8 or above.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 so far. There's 15 and 3 more. So 6 to wound. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so 6 in total at 3 up. Next to no damage being caused here. A couple of wounds sneak through, so 2 cores dropping down to 7. A little bit more shooting left. 3 hits. 6s are good for us. There's 1. So that's a devastating wound caused. That's from the firepower from Malefic Curse. And that's about it for that unit. Now, we did forget here, Mike gets to shoot the unit that was destroyed. He then gets to shoot with the Walker and is going to put the shots into the Rubric Marines. So, shot back, very effective. 2 Rubric Marines slain, the wound on another. That was firepower from the Invicta Tactical Warsuit. Not much shooting left here. Most of it's done here for the Thousand Suns. Terminators, their firepower going into the sniper team. So, -1 to hit rolls. Even though within 12, that's the ability coming from the Librarian. 4s then with the Hellfire Missile Rack. Missed. Oof, okay. And we'll go Malefic Curse. 4s. 1 hit only. Anti-infantry 4+. No. Right, and then we're down to Sorry Buchanan. 4s. Good shooting. 3s. 4 saves of 3+. Oh, 3 1s. Okay, so model slain and then a wound on another. And then work out the combi bolter shots here. There's a model slain. Mike rolled a 3 there. It should have been 4 up save because Sorry Buchanan now is AP -2 as well as the devastating wounds. And then Inferno combi bolters. Then 4s.
5s. Is it?
Oh, 3s. I've adjusted it. Yeah, nice
okay,
one. Then 4s to wound. 3 wounds go through. -2. Give him my cover here. So 4 ups on 3 dice. Another one goes through. Ouch. Squad's been knocked down. Yeah, okay. Strip the snipers away. Charges. There's one charge that I'd like to do. And that's the Terminators into the flyer here. See if the momentum truly is with the Thousand Suns. No, 7, 9 required. All right, and I've got no command reroll available. So Terminators won't charge, and there are no combats. That marks the end of the turn here, but decent enough. We're looking stronger enough across the middle line here. At this stage, at least, Mike has a heap of reserves available, so Thousand Suns can't count their blue chickens yet. They're going to have to wait till later on in the game. So points scored, 8 points for primaries, 4 points for destroying an enemy unit, 2 points for established locus, 5 points for 2 cleanses. That was the Terminators across here. Didn't shoot, and we used them to establish locus. And the 2 battle line Rubric Marine units performed actions even though they shot for the Martial Pride ability, and that maxed out on cleanse. So 5 points coming through. 25 points here to the Thousand Suns. Strong enough to start. Can they keep that going is the question. And obviously the Raven Guard will seek to counter that. We're going to go on to their second turn next for the Space Marines. Alright, so turn 2 here for the Space Marines. Tricky one for them. Mike's got these reserves that can arrive. A lot of them can present as decent enough firepower. Cards drawn is Bring It Down and Establish Locus is the 2 cards that are in play. Mike's going to get 4 points of primary straight away for the control of an objective. But really, he needs to prize away a number of these objectives from the Thousand Suns here, and it needs to be done sooner rather than later. So pressure's on. But all is not lost. There's plenty of units available for the Space Marines for sure. So we've been coaxed out of an Overwatch here with the larger Rubric Marine squad. They put all of their shots into the Walker as he moved around, the tactical warsuit. chipped off 2 wounds only from him. So he's now on 4 wounds left. That means that if Mike drops him with units, can't overwatch them, I haven't got any CPs left. It also stops me from using like command rerolls for like in-button saves and so on. Over the moment, it's gone in here against the Vortex Beast. If that can be brought down, that's just going to clear that objective this battle round. And then Mike's just making manoeuvres with the other units on the board and then thinking about where to bring the Deep Strikers in. Coming up on membership is potentially, well, it's here. Mike's painted them up. It's another faction that we'd like to enter into the league. So 1,000-point game or 1,500-point game, we'll see what's available, but you can keep a lookout for that. It's a mystery army, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a faction and force that we do not have currently on the channel. And Mike's been rapidly putting that force together. So I hope to debut and feature that on the next membership battle, which that game could, no, it'll be out soon after you see this battle report. That video should be available, so you can keep a lookout for that on membership. So if you're not already a member, do join us. You can join us at the lowest tier of membership. That'll give you access to all the bonus content that we create, including battle reports, including league games, and a chance to see this new mystery army in action as well. You can follow the link below or go to the homepage, hit the join button. If you want to go up the tiers, you've got Autarch level and the Phoenix Swords for further perks here on the Striking Scorpion 82 community. So movement's done here for the Raven Guard. Just point out, Mike, units that you removed at the end of my turn. He was taken off.
And the captain, yeah.
Yes.
And Shrek. Oh, I need to put Shrek back on.
Yeah, the Lone Librarian, Shrek can come on by Deep Strike, that's fine. Lone Librarian was removed from here as well. That's a stratagem, 3 units removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that was done. Ballistus is here. Hammer Strike is here. Thunderstrike, sorry. Captain has turned up here at the back. He's not needed at the moment, but he's come on. Suppressors have turned up. I think the Terminators is their target. I was going to say, what's he doing? He can Deep Strike in, right? So he's dropped in there for some firepower support. Mike's kept the Las Fusel team in position. They've got a nice line of sight towards the Vortex Beast. And then across here, Oath of Moment on here, as we adjusted, it was meant to be over here, so that's fine. And then Mike's seen this as important, so he's brought on both units of Inceptors to lay down some Dakar. Reavers have turned up on the back line, and then also in my deployment zone with the Librarian, Mike's going to use him to pick up points for Established Locus. So Established Locus in play, Mike's going after that, and then bring it down, which is just destroy vehicles.
Just the one this with the new cards. It's only you only kill one.
All right.
Last time it was 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Yeah.
So literally, either bring him down, which Mike wants to anyway, or the easier kill is just to pick off the single wound that's left on the Mauler Fiend. And there was one other thing to point out. Suppressor. There's a second suppressor squad that Mike has kept off the board. So just Shrike to arrive. We'll see where he turns up. So shooting pistols from here, from Shrike squad into the Rubik Marines. 4 wounds, but all saved. Next, Reavers with their pistols. They're going into the Mauler Fiend just to see if they can pick off 1 wound, and that thing will be destroyed. 5 shots in 3s. Okay, and then 6 for a wound.
Yeah.
2. I was going to say got the 6, got the 2.
It's -1.
-1, +1, cover, 3 ups. Passed. Failed. Come on, reroll. Used it up. Ah, he died. This doesn't blow up. Take it off. Target destroyed. Good shot, Reavers. Yeah, so Mike's going to work his way through the obvious firepower. So the Las Fusel team, Psycho I think is in range 24 as well. It's going to go into the Mutilef Vortex Beast. Patronic dice.
Michael German.
Okay.
So
Michael plays Raven Guard.
hitting on 2s. Strength 9, so it'll be 5s to wound.
Yeah, toughness 10. There's a wound.
This is -3.
Right, 5+ invulnerable save. Passed.
D6 for 1.
Hit.
Hits.
5s.
Wounds.
6 passed. Not a scratch.
No, don't.
Okay.
I have to say, this is game. The snipers aren't.
They are struggling. Yes, true.
Yeah. So I'll put the
hammer strike.
Yeah.
Everything into here.
Yeah.
Vortex Beast will absorb some more firepower, yeah.
Right, Nate. On you, mate.
Nate Miller.
2 shots with the hammer strike.
I wonder how Patreons react when they're watching. Like, they're watching the screen, it's like, oh boys, my name's come up. I hope I do well.
Their heads might go under their hands. Who knows? They could go, oh, I'm a Michael's time, you know, but...
Here we go.
Right, 3s. 2 hits.
Okay, 2 hits.
It'll be 5s to 1 because strength 9. 1. It's -3, d6.
Okay, 5+ invulnerable save to torment Mike. Ah, it goes through.
So it's d6. For 1.
1. Come on, reroll, no?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to come on, reroll.
Didn't want to, but...
5, much better. Feel no pain.
Oh yeah, you've got that as well.
Blocked 1, 4 wounds taken. It's a good enough start. 9 wounds we're on.
The Melter Destroyer.
Oh.
3 shots.
Ah, missed of 2.
5. Nope.
No wound either.
Crackstorm Grenade Launcher. Nope.
Okay. Oh, that's coming at strength.
9, all 9. Strength 9.
I see. Mike now turns to the Ballistus Dreadnought. Usually that combination of Skimmer, Dreadnought, Snipers is good enough against pretty much anything, but we're down to the Ballistus now of its firepower. Another round coming in.
Right, midnight.
Midnight Miniatures.
Let's give you the go.
Okay.
So 2 cracked missiles on 2 3s. 2 hits. Strength 10.
4s.
1.
1 wound.
-2. No cover.
Failed.
d6.
For 4, it's good. Feel no pain. Blocked 1. 3 more wounds taken, dropping down to 6. I think if this thing goes, I'm going to struggle with a model to replace it on that objective.
The las cannon.
Oh,
1. 3. Yep.
Oh, this is the big one.
3. Go to your 5+ invulnerable.
5+ invulnerable save. Pass this one, crucially. Okay. We survive. We've been badly damaged, just below half our wounds left now, but still alive, crucially. Just checking on camera. Mike gets real hit rolls because of...
You're not below half strength.
Right, that's the built-in ability from the Ballistus. Both the missile shots hit anyway. The las cannon was re-rolled and hit, but then failed to wound, so all corrected. And still, the situation is 6 wounds left from the beast. All right, so Mike tires of firing heavy weapons. He's going to go across to the other side, and he's going to put a ton of Dakar into the Rubik Marines.
I'll do the first 9.
Okay, lots of 6s would be good. Oath of Moment is available. Well, that's a good round. Any more 6s, this is going to be crazy. Okay, just take that one out. Add in another 8, right?
4, 6 hit, yeah.
Oh, Mike's on the white dice now.
Well, I forgot about the white dice when we started. Look, didn't say anything.
I've neglected them.
Yeah.
Dice they're perfectly neutral, sort of. Okay.
This will be 2s now.
Okay.
Twin linked.
Because of Oath.
Yeah.
Oh no.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
16 saves. At -1.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Right, we'll roll on ones that are catching the barricade across the other side. There's 4 of them. So I need 3s. Failed 2. Failed another 1.
So it's 2 damage each. So.
Yeah, we're losing models here. Just doing one at a time on a brave Marine. He's now gone. So those 4 can go, Mike. And we've still got 7 to save here. Which are all in the open, so I'm going to roll these up at 4-ups. Okay, another 3. So another 3 normal flamey guys. Those 2, and there's 1 on your... No, yeah, he can go. That's it. All right. Ouch. That was a very wicked ambush. Mike's going to rinse and repeat here.
Yeah, the next 3. So you can start here in case you pull from here, and then I'm losing a
Yes, so it's a good idea. This is proper Space Marines here.
Threes.
Just destroy them. So 3s. Re-rolling. Oh, hit with an extra 2. They're amazing. Interceptor firepower is fantastic. Overmote makes them superb.
And then
Absolute best deep strike unit, or one of the best ambush type units for the Space Marines.
2s. Twin linked.
Twin linked. Incredible.
6, 9, 10, 11.
11. Right, so I can just roll all of these because whatever it is, it's going to be a 4-up. Five. So it's going to wipe the squad and leave the Exalted Sorcerer on a wound.
It's a 5-win model, yeah?
Yeah, it's a 5-win model. Utterly, utterly deadly. Deadly stuff. Didn't see that coming. Ouch. Mike's going for the kill. 1 wound to pick up. Tactical war suit's going to pivot like at the waist and offload everything it has.
So
into him.
Wars now, yeah.
Blood Angel's Ryan is saving him for
saving it
combat.
for either a charge or a combat. Re-rolling. So that's 16 hits 1.
I thought we were doing so well with the Thousand Suns, but it's been Space Marines are wrestling this back.
2s. 2. Yep, 2 at -1 over.
Survives.
Yeah. The Fragstorm D6 for 1. Hits. Doesn't wound.
The unthinkable happens and I survive. 1 model will count for Holden. We can do it.
Yeah, and then 2s. This is -1, 3 damage.
Only 2 4-ups. There's 1. Fouled 1 dead, take him off. That's it. End of him. Oh, it's okay. Just shows Mike's been taking his time with like where to shoot, which has been very important. The order of shooting. If he'd fired off with the war suit, this firepower wouldn't have been available in that situation. So you've got to carefully think about where do I start. Where can I cause some damage? May need another unit to then finish the target off. So far, the order of firepower has been well chosen here by the Space Marines, and it's really making a difference in the game. Mike moves from despondency to surely to.
We'll see how your start of your next turn goes.
This puts you on edge. An unwounded Magnus.
It would.
But he's isolated now.
It does in a way, but there's only so much damage he can do. And if you have enough threat on the table, he can't deal with all the threat. I'm trying to take out things that are going to score me points and cause me threats. It's just every game we've played, I've went turn 2, so this is an experience for me now going turn 2. I start going second.
Yes, you usually go first. Yeah,
I usually go first, and then it comes to my turn 2. I'm able to zone you out quite a lot of the board with mine.
But you're having to try and wrestle back objectives, which for multiple small units can be tricky enough. Without because Mike doesn't have super sledgehammer type combat units. It's got to be done with like teamwork. That's why Mike's taking his time with the order choice for shooting.
So I've got the suppressor squad and the.
Oh right, yes, they're over.
Speeder,
They're over there. They're just tucked behind the containers. Plus the other speeders available. So press on. More firepower to come. I think you're halfway through a good recovery, right? So things are going well, but it's not over yet. Going into the Terminators. Most have missed, actually.
Yeah.
3's to wind.
Just the 1.
1 wind.
-1, 2 damage.
Passed. Okay. Yeah. Right, Thunderstrike's going to fire. Here it comes.
Storm Fury.
Into the Terminators. Missed with the Storm Fury.
2 glass hands. Yeah. -3.
4+ invulnerable save. Passed.
Crack Storm. 3. 3s. 3s. 2. -1, 2 damage.
3 ups. About 2 damage, dropping down to 1 wound left. It's like Mike's pushed his way up a hill on a go-kart, and then he's then hit the crest, and he's going down really fast, really enjoyable, and then halfway down the wheels start sort of shaking a little bit. It's not it's not quite over yet.
Yeah.
Just hang on, keep going, keep going. And with that analogy, shooting phase is finished. We're going to go on to charges. Some are very close, some not so guaranteed.
Yeah, Shrike is 9.
Shrike is a 9 with a command reroll on standby. And the target is the Rubik Marines.
Yes.
I presume.
Yeah.
Right, if this charge goes ahead, this is very, very good news if the Raven Guard. If it doesn't, well, we'll see.
I need somebody to blame.
Okay. Blood Angel's Ryan. He'll gladly roll this charge for you.
Yeah.
7. Give the Blood Angel a second chance. Or not. Oh, it's been spent. This is huge. 8. Another range glide. It crawls closer, but not enough. The charge doesn't go ahead. Rubik Marines escape. For a second, perhaps, the Warwalker is available.
Yeah.
Where he goes, Terminators or the Rubik Marines, he can charge dead ahead or to his left. Both are on the objective, both are tough enough.
I'll go and I'll do here.
Reavers.
There are 9.
9-inch charge. No. Do they have a built-in reroll charge?
I don't know. I don't think so.
There's something about them.
No, it's just at the start of the fight phase, you take a battle shock.
Yeah.
It's not going well at all. Dreadnought into just the...
Terminators?
No.
The Rubik Marines?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't really need to roll, it's in. Okay, so he'll tuck in. Can move this branch out of the way to make it easier. Push in. Like so. Mike's probably got range now to the objective, and that's currently flooded out. Okay, and I think that's charges done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go into combat resolution. Dreadnought can prepare to fight.
Attacks. Now hitting on 4s.
That's for you from the Thousand Suns. Because they've been giving you a bit of stick this game.
2-1.
Okay.
This is -2, flat 3.
Does he give us... Yeah, we get a built-in inbond save of 4+ because of the Exalted Sorcerer. Pass 2. 2 casualties taken. Absorbs some of the damage. Alright, so fighting back. We pushed in and we'll attack back here. There's 4 wounds to try and get through. We turn to the Exalted Sorcerer with 5 attacks. Sparks will fly. Here we go. 2s for hits. All of them. 5s to wound. You're in range of an objective. I think it's shooting only. Yeah, range attack only, so that's fine. That's going to be devs. These are going to be AP -1. There's trouble for the Dreadnought for sure. There is definitely trouble. So 2 go through. It's 2d3, 4 wounds, +1, 6 wounds. Doesn't blow up. Target destroyed. Rubik Marines kept the Dreadnought away. The centre of the board remains in the hands of the Chaos Space Marines. So end of turn here. End of battle round 2. Points coming through. An extra 4 points to the Thousand Suns because we destroyed more units. So that takes us to 29. Mike picked up 4 points for objectives, 4 points destroying an enemy unit. And then the rest came through on secondaries. 4 and 4 for established locus inside my deployment zone. And then the other one was bring it down, was achieved. So taking Mike to 25. Not much difference in points. Frustrating, Mike said this game is frustrating. Here for the Raven Guard, casualties are quite heavy. Thousand Suns still in the middle. Even though the battering we've taken on some objectives, survived here. So tactically that's good for us. It may well be a case that it's perhaps more of a messy game here, a fragmented game for the Raven Guard, but if they can get the points on the board, then that'll get them through to the knockout stage. About 60 points Mike's chasing. He's on 25 at the moment. Thousand Suns, remember, need a massive score. Need about 80 odd to stand any chance in this game. So, end of turn 2. We'll go on to the middle stage of the game here. Turn 3 coming up next for the Forces of Chaos next. Alright, so movement for the Thousand Suns here on turn 3. Cards drawn, recover assets, Area Denial. It's 8 points picked up again for the control of primaries. I think we've lost that one over there, but we're going to focus on the middle one. Focus on this one, and the home objective is some distance away for now at least, though those Marines over there can move swift enough. Zangors have advanced and backed off. These have moved. The cards for us recover assets. That is performing actions in 3 table quarters. They'll do one. One of these units will do another. And the reserve unit Zangors has turned up here in Mike's deployment zone, ready to perform that action. Magnus has moved around 14, just short of the objective. Still in range of the objective and moving up with the Vortex Beast. Recovered a model onto the Rubik Marines and held position, slight bit of manoeuvring with those. Terminators have pushed forward, trying to get within range 12 to shoot at Shrike's squad. And the Terminator squad has moved across to shoot and maybe charge at them. However, Mike could use a CP, back off, move.
No,
in the charge? For charges, yeah, if I try and charge. Movement stunt, shooting phase next. So just report on the mini psychic phase you get within the shooting phase. We temporal surged across a couple of inches. We've now gained the objective. Took some wounds. That was our attempt at Doom Bolt. Failed. With him. Actually rolled 3 dice and failed to get a 7. Get +2. Rolled 2 1s and a 2. So failed. And then we also failed and lost the Terminator across the other side. That was attempting to manifest Destiny's Ruin. No, we passed it. We rolled a 3rd d6, picked up the mortal wounds, but got an 11, so we're going to get the full reroll against that squad. Press on to regular shooting next. Alright, so Darth Windu for our firepower. We've got 6 shots in total coming from him. As we are on -1 to hit rolls for stealth, and our damage -1 to hit roll. I don't think you can stack it though.
No.
So it's going to be 4s then. Come on, Darth Windu. Okay. And we're looking at 2s to wound. 2 wounds go through. They're in the open.
I get minus. Sorry, you're inside of 12, aren't you?
Yes.
No. Okay, yeah.
-2. 2 damage.
Fine.
2 5s. Well done. 5 power from him into the speeder. I doubt whether we're going to have the potency, but we'll see. We'll definitely commit to a friend, Dave Humphreys. Okay. 3d3 attacks with the gaze of Magnus. Thanks, Dave. Pretty good. 7. 2s becomes 3s for stealth. 3s to wound. Okay, and there's nothing we can do. 1 save at -2, bit of cover, 1 save at -1. No, that's going to be a total of 6 damage. The other one was a devastating wound. And then we're going to go Zinch's Firestorm for blast, d6 +3. So 5 and 3.
Blast?
Yeah. So we're looking at 3s. Then we're looking at 5s. Five wounds left. Those could be devastating. No, they're not, actually. So we've got 2 saves at -1. Back to normal for cover.
3 up, yeah, fine.
Passed. And so 2 of those, actually, because they're not devastating. So 2 more. 1 goes through. Damage 2. Dropping down to 3 wounds left. 2 more wounds have come through. At end of the movement phase, it's any enemy units within 6 inches, d3 mortal wounds on a 4+, which we got. So down to 1 wound left on the skimmer. We'll go with the Rubik Marines. We're going to do the action with the Terminators, and then the Rubik Marines are going to shoot. Soul Reaper cannon across there, just looking for 1 wound, if we can get it. The rest are going to Shrike Squad. 3s. Okay. And then 1 6. No. 2 wounds though. We're coming in at strength 6. -2, firing out of the cover, so straight up -2. 2 5-ups. Just checking the strength 6, yes.
Yep.
2 4s, no. Alright, so target destroyed. Does it blow up?
No.
Alright. So we've actually rolled ahead with firepower, resolved the rest from here, reducing Shrike Squad down, then shot with the Terminators. The full rerolls helping us for the Destiny's Ruin psychic ability. 3 models left in that squad, and Shrike still alive. And that actually ends the shooting phase for us. But Thousand Suns clearing the middle pretty good. We're going to charges next, if any. We'll see what happens. Right, so charge is taking place, declared with the Terminators. Mike used CP and backed off 3 inches. We then failed our charge. Attempted charge across here and failed. End of turn. Mike then removed the Eliminators from play. The captain at the back has been removed from play as well. And that marks the end of the turn. Thousand Suns clearing up pretty good around here. This is dangerous for a game because this is where the points can be made for sure. We'll give you an update on the score at this stage. So, end of turn, points coming through for the Thousand Suns, healthy enough, 8 points for primaries. Aerodynal picked up for 5, recover assets picked up for 5, and another 4 points for destroying an enemy unit. So 22 odd points coming through, taking us to 51. 80 points is the dream. It could be achieved here for the Thousand Suns. They need this kind of result, and so far they stand a chance at least. As for the Raven Guard, points are coming through, 25 points. Mike's going to draw a challenger card, 2 secondaries to be drawn fresh. He is at least on 1 objective to pick up points. Kill points are available, and if Mike can get 2 kills, destroy 2 enemy units, he can get an extra bonus 4 coming through. So by all means, it's not over yet for the Raven Guard. What a tussle this game has been for sure. Both armies in with a chance of qualifying. So it may well be the case if the Thousand Suns score a few more points in the league, then the Raven Guard, they'll get ahead of them, or it could flip around if the Raven Guard can just get a few more points in total out of the 2 games. That will take them ahead of the Thousand Suns. Almost a fight for qualification between these 2 factions in this game. Great to see. That's the reason why we play the league for games like this, just to heap on the pressure here as we seek to establish, ultimately, a channel champion. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Raven Guard next. So, moving here for the Raven Guard as they fight on, rallying their forces in a crescent across here. Extend battle lines and behind enemy lines, cards that Mike can certainly pick up points for. So turned up here with the Las Fusel team. Dreadnought in a good position already. Speeder's gone on to the objective. Shrike's jumped across to here to take on these. Suppressor's already in position. Not moved because I think they get the heavy keyword. Suppressors have turned up. Inceptors have both jumped onto the objective and will lay down a hail of firepower. Very, very dangerous units. Librarians here. Reavers have moved round. Lone Captain has turned up. And I'm looking for Oath of Moment. Not Magnus.
Nope.
Onto the Beast. Onto the Mutilef Vortex Beast across the other side. The game's almost swung around here. Thousand Suns running across that side of the board. Raven Guard running across here. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. So on shooting phase here for the Raven Guard, just to point out, Mike is running a challenge card at the moment as well, so there's points available for that one. I think it involves causing casualties, at least 1 model and a number of units to pick up the points.
To kill 1 model in 2 units.
Fine, it's very achievable. I think
it's shooting phase.
Yep, I think it's worth 3 victory points. Some casualties coming through against the Terminators. That's firepower coming from suppressors. Grenade strap was used as well from Shrike's squad, so reducing those down. Librarian picked off 1 as well with his firepower. That's him over there, shooting across just within range 24. Mike's now firing an Inceptor squad at the Rubik Marines. He's going to use a couple of my Patrons left here. So the near side, firepower is going to be used with that dice roll, and it's going to be 9 shots.
Yep. And this is the one I'm paying the CP for.
Yes.
He gave me +1 ballistic skill and +1 AP.
Nice.
Yep.
3s.
1 6.
Another 1 dice in, yep. 3s to wound. Twin linked. Okay.
2 4 6 8 at -2 now. -1 for cover.
4 ups. And it's going to be 4 ups whatever way this goes, so just roll them all. Oh, no. Bad. Really bad situation we're in here. We're going to lose 4 models. Just those 4. Exalted Sorcerer on a wound left. Just have to leave it like that. Ouch.
And he's down to 1, yeah?
He's down to 1, yeah. That was messy.
Because the next unit's going to shoot him.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, Mike's going with firepower here. And he's using the Longbow BB dice for this one. Which Longbow BB will be happy to lend a hand. He's a Tower player, Eldar player. I'll be glad to see the Thousand Suns suffering here. 3s to wound. Surely he's a dead man. The Psyker doesn't stand a chance. There's will be 2 kill points as well for the Raven Guard. So many wounds is about 15 wounds.
6.
I'm just going to roll some out. Door past those.
14.
Now, no, -1, right?
Yeah.
I'm surviving.
You're dead. Did you roll 1 or did you?
Yeah, one's gone through. Oh.
There's only 1 left.
Yeah, I'll roll them all and then make a decision because I could do a few
yeah.
shenanigan things. How many did you say?
14.
14. Right. So one's been failed. I'll pay a CP and we'll do Destined by Fate on him. Hope that is the case. Change the damage characteristic of that attack to 0 and it's done. Any phase just after a saving throw has been failed. Just change that to damage 0 and just take the damage with 1 wound left. Right, another chance for the Las Fusel team. They've turned up here. Their shots are going to go into the Vortex Beast. It's got 6 wounds left. Hitting on 3s, I think. Rear on the hit roll because of both. 5s.
No. Strength 9. 4s.
+1 for oath. No.
Stagger.
1 shot.
It
Does hit.
does wound.
Does wound.
It's only -1 though.
Okay. Failed. Take it.
D3.
For 2. Drop it down to 4 wounds. Feel no pain. Got 1.
I'm okay for the overcharge.
Okay, 1 wound taken. Drop it down to 5. Ballistus here. Oh boy, Ballistus firepower now to finish off the Vortex Beast. Perhaps.
3s. 2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wound. Yes, 2 wounds go through.
-2.
The minus on this?
2. -1 because of cover.
-1. Starting on a 4 up. So he's still going to drop to 5 up invuln save. Okay. Oh, 2 4s. Right. Each one's D6. Oh, it's burning up CP, man. Just take it. 9. If I had a command rerolled, would have blocked one of them. Ouch. Right, 9 in total. Dead. 5 wounds. Oh, man, it's bang on what Mike needed. Do we blow up? Could be nasty if we do.
I've seen it.
And we'll just check just to make sure it is a normal deadly demise D6. It is nasty when you blow up. I'm just checking to see if anything strange happens. No. All right. Vortex Beast is gone. Speed is shooting. It's going to Mike's trying to take out the lone psyker. Who's survived so far by miracle.
It's -3.
Single wound coming from the
The Storm Fury missile.
Passed. Next.
Storm Talon. 2 hits.
2s.
1. Yep. -3.
Failed, and I could command reroll. I'll do it just as he deserves it. Passed on the invuln save.
D3 for 2. Oh,
No.
that hits on 3.
He's escaped
Oh.
again. Going to charges next. Shooting's done. 10-inch charge for the Reavers. They'll be really happy if they make it in. No, they don't. Shrike's team going in against the Terminators. They'll make it in, no problem. I think that's about it. Okay, charges taking place. Charged across there. Didn't go in here. Mike attacked and brought down 1 Terminator, and the other one's just got 1 wound left. I attacked back and did no damage at all. But the melee does continue. End of turn here. Thousand Suns now, they look thin on the ground here as the Space Marines, this crescent looking pretty strong at this point in the game. We could update on the score. Ecstatic here. Points flowing in here for the Raven Guard. 4 points to primaries, 4+4 for destroying enemy units. Well done. 3 points coming through for the fulfillment for the challenge card. 4 points coming through for behind enemy lines. And 4 points coming through for extend battle lines. A well-worked turn has resulted in 48 points now on the board to 51. This game is very, very close indeed. So Mike's super close to the 60-point, at least, target that he's after. Thousand Suns on 51. They're doing okay as well. Could be a high-scoring game, actually, for both of these factions. We're going to turn 4 next for the Thousand Suns. Turn 4 here for the Thousand Suns. Just to point out, Mike used a stratagem a while ago to put Sticky onto his home objective. Captain Zero CP'd it a while ago.
Yeah, turn 1, start of your command phase, so it's a deadly prize, so it makes it sticky and it's booby trapped. So if you end up within 3 inches of it, move within range of an objective marker, roll d6 and 2+ the enemy suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Okay. Battle shock test passed for the Terminator and Sorcerer. They remain stationary. He's remaining close combat. We've pushed Magnus along to do some shooting. These are moved across here for sabotage. Cards drawn is sabotage, and then defend stronghold is the other. Clumped up with these. At the end of Mike's turn, we remove the Zangor unit across here and put them into reserve, and we've not brought them on. We've kept them off the board. Movement done. Shooting phase, or mini psychic phase, and the shooting phase. So mini psychic phase here. It's all done at the start of the shooting phase. We did Doombolt and also Destiny's Ruin. Both went off okay with no mortal wounds. So 4 mortal wounds from Doombolt, and then Destiny's Ruin coming through against the Speeder, dropping down to 8 wounds left. Terminators rolled 3 dice to get a double and slew one of our own. But we did cause, we maxed out with Twist of Fate to give our weapons AP-2 against that front Inceptor squad. Shooting phase next. So rest of the shooting's been resolved. Firepower from him, decent enough. Took out the skimmer, it's gone. Then Terminators fired. Astral Blast fired as well. Took out one of the suppressors, or the Inceptors across the other side. And that's it. No charges taking place. Ongoing combat. Terminator was brought down. That combat resolved. End of turn. 4 points for a kill point of destroying an enemy unit. 8 points for primaries. 6 points for sabotage. For this piece, which is within Mike's deployment zone, and then the potential points coming through if we survive here, which I think we'll see, for defend stronghold on our home objective. End of turn, 69 points here for the Thousand Suns. We are within reach of the 80-point total. Mike 2 pursuing a high total as well. We're going to go on to his turn 4 for the Raven Guard next. Both armies in position here to do well enough. So we're on Mike's side of the board here for his turn 4. 4 points picked up for primaries. The control of 2 objectives. He's going for the third, that central objective. Now the weight is with his forces, we reckon. Secure no man's land, so a big incentive to grab this one. Storm hostile objective, further incentive to grab the middle here. You can imagine the orders coming through for the Space Marines from Shrike himself, telling squads to rally to the Space Marine statue at the centre of the table. Suppressors here and here to lend firepower support as units go in. Inceptor squad going to remain on the objective. Librarians here, I think he's in range to shoot at the Terminators. The lone captains turned up across here. Deep striking in with the Reavers that were removed from play previously. A 9-inch charge will get them on our objective and in amongst the Zangors. Inceptor squads move through to shoot and try and grab the objective. Shrike and what's left of his squad moving through to do the same. He hasn't really had to move. He's had directional firepower across in this direction. Doesn't need to move because there's the big blue chicken on the objective over there. And then the Les Fusel team to shoot at Magnus as well. So that's movement done. The hope for the Thousand Suns is that Magnus is still alive and well, but how long he stays that way, we'll have to see. We're going to shooting phase next. Do this first?
Yeah, that's where...
Right, 3 Les Fusels into Magnus the Red.
2's now.
2's because he's been oathed?
No, because I haven't moved. They're heavy.
Where is Oath?
Oath is on the Terminator squad in the middle.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Strength 9. 5s, but we've got a 6.
For devs?
Yep. D6 -1.
Oh, hang on. I was going to play a...
Yeah.
I was going to check to see if we could use Destined by Fate, but we can't. So after you fail a saving throw, which I don't get to make a saving throw against devastating wounds.
5 damage, reduce you -1 damage.
Yeah.
So 4.
Ugh. No, down to 9. No, please don't kill him. Oh, no. Okay.
That's just a flat D6, yeah. So the Librarian will go on them as well now. D6 shots, only 2. 3s, 1 hit, and then we need a 5. 6 would be, no. Yeah, I suffered, no.
Okay.
So that's it.
Dreadnought, Ballista's chicken.
Ballistas, yeah.
It's a turkey against a chicken here. Sorry.
So 2 shots on 3s. You below half wounds yet?
No.
No, so I reroll.
Oh.
Strength 10.
Toughness 11.
5s.
Oh, 2 5s, no please.
-2 to -1.
-1. Okay, 2 saves of 3+. Where's my dice gone? I'll be a Xenos dice. 3 ups, no worries. 2 4s.
So last time, re-rolling that because you're, yep, 2 hits.
Okay.
This will be 3s, 2.
2 more.
-3.
-2. 4 up in bun saves. 2 4s again. Magnus says no. Okay, we'll press on the rest of the firepower. Magnus will live. Right, so shooting here. Mike's chosen not to shoot with those because he wants something left that he can charge in with all of these units. 2 Terminators left. One of them's just on a wound. That's really good firepower once again from the Inceptors. Really worth bringing those in as early as possible to lay down firepower. Suppressors coming through, but we shrugged their firepower coming through with decent saves in cover. But suppressors were dangerous enough for sure. Then pistol firepower coming through from Shrike's team. Took out the sorcerers with the 1 wound left. Not shooting here, don't want to lose any models. Charges next.
Yeah, so
1,000 Suns are losing dominance on the board here. It's wrong.
Scepters in.
Inceptors go in. 5. They'll swing around and grab the objective.
Yeah.
And the big question is,
Shrike.
can Shrike make it in? Just roll average or above. 8. Totally fine. Space Marine statue is going to be cleansed and disinfected by the Space Marines after this. Mike's going to be able to clear away what's left of the Chaos Space Marines. Oh, fine, in they go. There'll be impact hits, so they're massive trouble, don't stand a chance. The big question. We're trying to defend the stronghold with the chickens. I've trusted them, but Reavers are about to move in. 5 butchers here.
I need a 9.
It's fine. We don't play in the tray as long as the dice...
We do the tray for people to see.
See, that's fine. The whole facing, that's pre-agreed.
As long as it's an intentional roll.
You're okay, Mike. I fully back you on this one. And the charge goes ahead as much as I'd like to say re-roll the 5. We play it so it's whole face.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, 6, 7, 8.
We made it anyway. Yeah. Okay, everyone's happy. I think Reavers, I've got to do a battle shock test. Snake Eyes, they don't like it.
It's fearsome assault. At the start of the fight phase, each enemy unit within engagement range must take a battle shock test.
Right.
And while enemy units within 6 inches, each time a battle shock test or leadership test is taken, subtract 1 from the test.
They know their day has come. The day of slaughter has arrived. We'll go on to combat resolution next.
Actually, might start with that.
Alright, can they do it? Down to the Reavers here. Not a popular choice, but they've been used very dynamically by Mike in his list.
3s.
If Mike's army qualifies for the league, always bear this in mind. If they do, they will have deserved to qualify. It's been a tough slog for them. A new army that Mike's trying to get to grips with. We certainly see them improve.
What's your toughness of the chickens?
Toughness 4.
So it'll be 4s.
Oh.
Yeah, not great. Only 4.
Only 4.
Yeah.
We do have a 6 up in vulnerable save. Come on, chicky. Block 1, take 3. Please tell me they're OC2. They're not. You're OC 1.
1, but you're battle shock, so you don't control it.
Oh.
So I'll score that for Storm Hostile because you'll have 0 CP.
Yes, and whether it's up to me to try and regain.
And then when you come to your
turn,
you'll have to take a battle shock test and -1 to it.
How interesting. Okay, we'll go across the other side here. Mike's attacks in the middle. All right, so rest of the combat's resolved. Terminator fell. It was Shrike that brought him down. Impact hits removed. The first model put a wound on the last one. Then across here, Chickens fighting back and caused 5 wounds in total. So good contest between these 2 units. End of turn. Good update on the score. I agree with Mike on this one. He's saying this game is an insane battle. 4 and 4 for kills. 4 points for primaries. 4 points for secondary. Secure no man's land.
Secure no man's land. Storm Hostile was 4. Secure no man's land was 5.
5, yeah. So all of those points again flooding through here. One of the highest scoring games we've played where both armies have scored higher. It's taken Mike to 69 points. I'm on 69 points. We're both on 69 points here at this stage with a turn in hand. So it's all going to go down to turn 5 for the decider here, both to decide this battle and also to see who qualifies. Do stick around. We'll update you on the league right at the very end of this battle as well. Turn 5, the final battle round coming up next. 1,000 Suns will make their moves. Right, so turn 5 here for the 1,000 Suns. 4 points picked up for control of at least an objective on the board. Then cards drawn, bring it down. Dumped one of the cards, paid a CP. Secure No Man's Land, bring it down to 2 cards in play. Secure No Man's Land as the higher value. Magnus paying the inches and moving across, landing on the first floor to go after the central objective for Secure No Man's Land. These ran around not far enough, brought on the last unit's angles to grab that. And then across here, backing out of close combat, and then we'll leave it at that for those. We'll press on, shooting phase next. So we've actually pushed ahead and finished the turn. It's quite straightforward. We took 2 wounds because we used Doombolt. We used Devastating Sorcery, finally, 2 CP. It's costly to do it. Used that Wipeout Shrike and his team, then charged down and destroyed the last Inceptor, so he's gone. Mike's removing units from the board in preparation for turn 5 to be removed and then brought back on. Charged down, close combat, remove the last Inceptor. The centre has been reclaimed by Magnus the Red himself. End of turn, points going through for the Thousand Sons. Thousand Sons have done it. 4 points for a kill, 4 points for primaries, 5 points for Secure No Man's Land, takes us to 82 points. We aimed for 82. In our dreams, we aimed for that. We've got to it. It's 82 points. Turn in hand that now for Mike's Raven Guard, and if they can hit their dream, we said 60 points. They're beyond that. Can they get to near 80 as well? It'll be one of the highest scoring games in total we've played all season. Turn 5 for the Raven Guard next. Turn 5 here for the Space Marines, 8 points for primaries. Sabotage, which Mike will gladly pick up the points for that. Overwhelming Force is the other card in play. Okay, units manoeuvring to shoot at Magnus, to bring him down. Dropped in here, ready to shoot and charge across here. And Captain's arrived, or is already on the board, going onto the terrain to perform sabotage. We're going to shooting phase next.
So it is D6 plus 1.
Okay, right. Mike's fired everything. Suppressors chipping away at wounds. The damage 2, but I've been reducing it because of my ability. Down to 4 wounds left. They whiffed, again, the snipers with the las fusils. The missile shots came through and were blocked on 2 invuln saves. 2, Mike's got oath here, by the way. Then 2 laser cannon shots coming through. I've fouled both. I used a CP to take 1 away for our Destined by Fate, but 1 wound has got through. I've got 4 wounds left, -1 on the damage. Mike's on +1. That means you need 4 or more to kill Magnus the Red. 5! He's dead! The chicken's dead. Do we blow up? No, nearly does. Oh, he could be removed from play, and that's pretty much the end of the game. So, end of turn, £5 close combat wiped out the chickens. Pretty much all we've got left is the Space Marines have secured this world. I've just a herd of chickens in this corner over here for the Thousand Sons. Everything else has gone. What a game. And what a fight this has been between these two sides. We're going to give you a final score here. Both armies have scored very high indeed. All right, so end of game. Points coming through. We've had to do some serious recounts and calculations and so on for it's looking like this. We've had to go through totals for secondaries, totals for primaries. We've checked the rules for missions. It is capped. 50 points you get for primaries max. 40 points for secondaries, so we've had to shave off and adjust some points here and there. And then this is giving you the final score. So, incredible game, and we've never seen such a high score come through. So, for a combined game, 50 points maxed with the Thousand Sons on primaries. They did do well. 34 points, which is good for secondaries, takes us to 84 points. It's a real high score. Usually that wins you the game, but Mike's won here. I think it's the highest score that we've had of any game. Yeah, 88.
No, yeah. What's the Tyranids? 89?
No way.
Top.
Oh, yeah, they did. The Red Tyranids. Oh, crazy. All right, 89 points to them. But anyway, 88 points coming through for the Raven Guards. 48 on primaries, really good. Secondaries maxed on those. So just showing you the importance of making sure your secondaries come through. It's 88 points to 84. The Raven Guard win the game. It's caused havoc in amongst the league. Did say hang around to see how this adjusts the league, and it's caused absolute mayhem here. So knocking all these factions down, units or armies that are out. So that's Necrons are out, Red Scorpions are out, Astra Militarum are out. The Admech have been kicked out now, knocking down to 11th. Mike's victory, my victory, has knocked the Black Legion out, so they're down on 10th. It's knocked the Alpha Legion out. They've been knocked out as well. So a whole load of Chaos Space Marine factions have been knocked out of the league. And these are all decent enough scores, but Alpha Legion are out. There's nothing they can do about it. Clinging onto the edge for the Imperium, in 8th position, is the Imperial Fists. They've been bypassed by the Thousand Sons. Didn't see that coming. They are qualified on 130 points. But still, that could all be messed up by The Orcs could really cause trouble if they do well. The Eldar are still in at 6th. Leviathan Tyranids are in. There's plenty of Xenos here. Mike Salamanders are in. The Imperium is going to be well represented in the final 8. The Tau, the defending champions, at 3rd. Raven Guard have snatched 2nd place. So through they go surely. And then the Red Tyranids still remain at the top on 165 points. So we've got a real good representation here of... Oh dear. Thousand Sons, the only Chaos faction.
Well, we did say that it would be the...
Well. Okay. Thousand Sons go in at the expense of 2 other Chaos Legions. Unbelievable. The league's pretty much settling down. Apart from the Orcs, as we said, they could come in and spoil the show. They're usually latecomers to the league. We've still got 2 games to play with them. There's the Orcs. James's Ultramarines, they're probably out. The Harlequins are probably out. And then potentially the Mystery faction, who knows? And maybe a faction coming from Art W Studios if it arrives in time. So still plenty of fun to be had at the qualifying stage for the league. To check out all of our games, join us on membership. Help support the channel. We can't keep the content coming without your help. So do please sign up so we can keep these battle reports coming your way. Units of the game, we're talking about Magnus the Red. He's been in the anchor point here for this Thousand Sons force. Did say plenty of times if we're able to keep him alive through to the end of the game, Thousand Sons usually do well.
It would be a combination of the Inceptor squad coming.
Oh yeah, the
captain.
Yes.
Reducing 2-0 CP to allow me to take units off and bring back on again.
His background work, for sure. All right. That's units of the game for both sides. Big thanks to Dumpy Grimbo at Silver Level on Patreon. Do join us on Patreon to support the channel. On membership as well. Great game. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.